Item number, SCP-2787. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. A monitoring station is to be established in the vicinity of SCP-2787-2, Station 2787-05, to allow constant surveillance of SCP-2787-2 at all times by both electronic and visual means. A compatible file corresponding to the original design, designated SCP-2787-2, is to be opened within a computer running an SCP-2787-1 instance at all times. If any change in SCP-2787-2 is observed, this file is to be saved immediately and head researcher SCP-2787 notified. The Foundation is to monitor Internet traffic for SCP-2787-1, and any instances discovered are to be replaced with non-anomalous versions. When Protocol 371 Shepherd is in effect, any part of this containment protocol may be superseded at any time under orders of head researcher SCP-2787 or higher authority. Further orders will be issued as appropriate by O5 Command. However, personnel are to be reminded that, owing to the anomalous nature of SCP-2787, the protocol must be regarded as a temporary measure only and is no substitute for true containment. Protocol 371 Shepherd suspended until further notice. Description: SCP-2787-1, branded as Civil Engineering Design Toolbox, is a computer-aided design (CAD) software package created by Redacted Software Limited. SCP-2787-1 was not officially released, but was distributed illicitly via file-sharing websites prior to attracting Foundation attention. Copies of Civil Engineering Design Toolbox released by the manufacturer do not possess anomalous properties. At this time, the origin of SCP-2787-1 is unknown. SCP-2787-1 functions similarly to the redacted software created by the same company, allowing users to design and create 3D models, specify materials and dimensions, and other such functions common to such software. SCP-2787-1's anomalous effects occur whenever a file is saved. Any model saved by the software in the default .z format will replace the current iteration of SCP-2787-2. SCP-2787-2 is a location in Redacted where models saved by SCP-2787-1 manifest. SCP-2787 was first brought to the attention of the Foundation when reports emerged of the steel bridge originally on the site disappearing, being replaced with a crude high-rise building rising from the valley below. The location was immediately closed to the public, and amnestics were administered to witnesses. Suppression of SCP-2787-1 has greatly reduced the number of incidents, with 3 non-authorized incidents occurring in 2000 redacted, as opposed to over 10 daily incidences immediately following discovery. Combined with the creation of SCP-2787-2 from the original blueprints, this has allowed the Foundation to maintain the cover of the bridge being closed owing to ongoing safety issues. Testing surrounding SCP-2787's ability to manifest complex materials and structures is currently ongoing, and authorized personnel may access the log below. SCP-2787 Testing Log. Test Number 003. Description: Replacement of SCP-2787-2 with wooden model of identical geometry. Result: Structure manifested as specified and immediately collapsed into the valley below. Analysis suggests materials possessed insufficient structural strength to support their own weight. Debris disappeared when SCP-2787-2 restored. Test Number 007. Description: Samples of various materials, including steel, concrete, and redacted, added to model. Result: Materials appeared in expected locations and removed from site. Testing showed no distinguishable differences from non-anomalous materials. Samples disappeared when SCP-2787-2 restored. Incident Number, Unauthorized Incident 075. Description: change to model resulting from uncontained SCP-2787-1 instance. Result: structure disappeared in its entirety. Technician redacted, who was installing equipment on the bridge at the time, was not affected and fell to the ground below. The technician was pronounced dead on the scene from injuries sustained from her fall. Model reverted to SCP-2787-2 following cleanup operation. Relevant SCP-2787-1 instance later discovered as part of standard containment procedures and destroyed. Test number 015. Description: self-contained steel chamber added to model such that it would manifest underground relative to SCP-2787-2, including surface hatch for accessibility. Result: chamber appeared as expected. Opening of the hatch lead to inrush of air consistent with inside of chamber being in vacuum. When SCP-2787-2 was restored, the removed soil did not reappear. Test number 016. Description: a battery of Scranton reality anchors were established around SCP-2787-2. Various models were saved including repeats of previous tests. Result: redacted. Test number 017. Description: extensive changes to model in attempt to redacted and simulation of containment failure of SCP redacted. Result: redacted leading to use of SCP-2787 for emergency containment being approved by O5 Council majority vote. SCP-2787 reclassified as thou meal. Authorized personnel may access Protocol 371 Shepherd. Protocol 371 Shepherd. Full access to Protocol 371 Shepherd is restricted to personnel of Level 5 clearance. Protocol 371 Shepherd involves the use of SCP-2787 to create an emergency containment facility in the situation that conventional containment is not feasible. Owing to the risk resulting from the anomalous nature of SCP-2787, the protocol is not to be activated save for redacted class scenarios or greater. All personnel assigned to SCP-2787 are to have a level of competence with non-anomalous versions of SCP-2787-1 or similar software. Activation of 371 Shepherd will be authorized by direct communication from O5 Command. Alternatively, in the event of an redacted class scenario or greater, full authority will be given to the senior surviving staff member attached to SCP-2787. When the protocol is active, SCP-2787-2 is designated a provisional site. Following successful reintroduction of containment, all personnel involved are to redacted. Implementation history. Date: redacted 2000 redacted 371 Shepherd activated following SCP redacted breaching containment after redacted. The object was recaptured successfully by site security and the protocol was stood down. Date: redacted 2000 redacted 371 Shepherd activated as part of simulated containment breach. See Exercise Blue Railroad. Indications that SCP-2787 is unusually vulnerable to high-level reality bending entities are to be investigated as a matter of urgency. Date: redacted 2000 redacted 371 Shepherd activated following mass containment failure at site redacted. SCP redacted and SCP redacted held at provisional site 2787-2 until site redacted secured by responding MTF personnel. Date: redacted 2000 redacted 371 Shepherd activated following discovery of SCP redacted. SCP redacted held at provisional site 2787-2 until construction of dedicated facility could be completed. However, containment breach occurred after redacted, suggesting redacted may have knowledge of SCP-2787 and or access to an SCP-2787-1 instance. SCP redacted successfully recontained at site redacted. Date: redacted 2000 redacted 371 Shepherd activated in preparation of redacted. In the resulting confusion, SCP-redacted breached provisional containment after apparently data expurged. Subsequent testing has indicated that reality levels surrounding SCP-2787-2 are fluctuating far above normal levels. Protocol 371 Shepherd is currently suspended, with the exception of redacted class scenarios, under which it is believed that redacted would in fact be desirable. SCP-2787 is therefore reclassified as Euclid at this time.